All right, guys, it is now time for the entertainment news. Sam Asghari calls marriage with Britney Spears a blessing. It would appear that Sam Asghari has changed his tune regarding his ex-wife Britney Spears as he recently spoke about his relationship with her post-divorce. 6 months earlier, he had slammed Britney Spears as an abusive cheater. Now, in a new interview, the actor shared fond memories of their year-long marriage. He told People magazine, and I quote, "It was a blessing to be able to share life with someone for a long time, and people grow apart and people move on," end quote. The former personal trainer, who turned 30 on March 3rd, also said he does not have any ill will towards the singer, from whom he filed for divorce in August 2023. He explained, and I quote, "I've always hated people leaving a certain relationship, and at some point, they told each other they love each other, and they sat at the same table and ate food together, so I never understood when people part ways and they talk badly about each other. That's something I'm never going to do because I had nothing but an amazing experience and a great life, and that's always going to be part of my life, a chapter of my life," end quote. If you will recall, the relationship between Sam and Britney began in 2016 when he starred alongside the singer in her music video for her song Slumber Party. They, however, began dating while she was under a conservatorship, as he publicly supported her in 2021 when she fought in court her 14-year-old legal guardianship, which ended later that year. Sam got married to Britney for 14 months from June 2022 to July 2023 before they divorced due to irreconcilable differences. Yeah. He's definitely singing a different tune, because I remember earlier he was among the people that had like a lot of things to say about her and all of that. So to now come now and now say, wow, we actually really had a good relationship.
Is there anything in view? Is there anything in view?
I have no idea, because hopefully, I don't know.
Or it's just reminiscing, and then you're just thinking, oh, come to think of it too. If not for some certain stuff, we actually had a good relationship.
Because I know that he was one of the people that really stood for her when she needed him to. And then when I now heard that they had broken up, I was like, wait, I don't understand. Like, you stood solidly, you fought against her family and all of that. Then now you join the people you're fighting against.
Anyway, you know, I've learned that when we're not in people's shoes, we shouldn't just assume and conclude and judge like that. And the reason I'm saying this, some people, just for their own mental health too, they might have fought for someone, but they're like, this thing is taking a toll on me. And I think that I should do something about it. If I don't separate from this person, it might just lead to another thing. Perhaps, I wouldn't know. But then it's just good to hear. I mean, it's just good to hear.
Britney is not all that bad. Free Britney.
Especially with the knife that she's always.
Yeah, it's the dance. So every time Britney, it's the dance and the.
Stop doing that.
Lingerie and the. So somebody now edited her into like Mortal Kombat fighter. You people are just
leave her alone already. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good make red carpet debut. Embattled Hollywood actor Jonathan Majors and his girlfriend actress Meagan Good have finally made the red carpet debut as a couple. The couple, who both started dating in May 2023, attended the African American Film Critics Association, known as AFCA, Special Achievement Awards luncheon recently in Los Angeles. It was, however, Jonathan Majors' first public event following his conviction in a domestic violence trial in December 2023, for which he is currently awaiting sentencing. Majors, who could spend up to a year in jail, has recently been accused of abusive behavior by two of his former girlfriends, according to the New York Times. Meagan, who has been dating the actor since May 2023, has been by his side, and the two have reportedly grown even closer, according to sources. The pair, who jetted off to Los Angeles after Jonathan's conviction, have been staying out of the public eye, as they even reportedly completed a cross-country trip together. Sources said the inseparable couple made a trek from Los Angeles to New York, with a stop in Dallas to visit the actor's mother.
Terry,
who was also by his side during the trial. Just so you know, Jonathan Majors is already facing up to a year behind bars at the April the 8th sentencing in his domestic violence trial against one ex-girlfriend, and now 2 more exes have come forward to accuse him of abuse.
So people like King Goje that keep saying there's no such thing as understanding girlfriend, I hope this is proof for you. Because I mean, as other females would probably run, but I like that Meagan she's supporting her man, regardless of the situation that he's in. I'm also a little happy for him as well. I mean, he's still getting invited to...
Yeah, and
no, he's still getting invited to certain
yeah.
events. So, I mean, that was nice to see. Nice to see her beside him. Nice to see him on the carpet. Again, it's just very sad. He's still sad. He's going through this. Because, I mean, this should be a major time in his life for him.
That's right.
Coming off the whole Marvel, having your own character.
I totally agree.
Not that you were in one... You have your own character that's built
major.
around you. Like, it was major.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's really sad to see that's happening, and we're still waiting to hear what the ruling is going to be in this case.
I really
I don't know how Meagan is now going to do it, because having your boyfriend in prison
jail for 1 year
is a whole other vibe.
I mean, you've said everything. I absolutely agree with you. I think it's just so fantastic that somebody like Meagan Good is a hot cake. And for Meagan Good to actually be sticking to someone like that, because I remember when they started and she was about to enter a car and then paparazzi running after her, and they were asking questions whether they were an item or something. And right now we can confirm that they are actually an item. And I think they do look good together. But for all these troubles, these 2 shall pass.
Yes. Yes.
Say that Meagan Good just want pepper that pastor. Quote from who? OJ. I don't know about
because,
that.
I mean, how do you go from pastor...
So that's a whole...
prison
that's another story entirely.
It's giving range.
Because I have watched a particular clip on YouTube before, and she was still married to the pastor, and they were in church, and the congregation was asking questions. Oh my God, there was a particular question that I felt was so stupid, and I was wondering how they were going to answer the question. So you already know that this person has a glam life, and then the pastor saw it too and got married to her. And then you expect her to get to the church and start behaving like Mommy Jiho, and not wearing earrings or tying her. I don't know. I don't get it. When people are extra already. I don't know. Maybe certain people should not go for certain people. Like, just go for your kind. I don't know. I'm sorry. But, I mean, because there was even a situation in Nigeria recently that they were talking about a certain pastor. They said that she's always very extravagant and all that. And I'm saying that, so I had to, like, put myself in her shoes for a minute. And I'm like, okay, so I am extra. I love to dress up. And so I get married to...
They expect you to live worldly things.
So what is the worldly thing?
I don't know people's definition.
Like fascinator that is from here to there, or hats that starts from here to here.
Idea of what worldly things are.
If that is what makes me happy,
Dala, it's not about your happiness, it's called sacrifice.
Dala, on a normal day, when I'm coming to work, sometimes I don't even feel like coming to work. But when I remember that I have one clothes, I have one shoe, I'll quickly run.
But you need to wake up and believe that you're coming to the house of the Lord for the Lord to get, capture souls.
So if we stay here, this is going to be a podcast and it will be long, but then we have to just stop here. We have got Social View coming up right up after this break, okay? So don't you even go anywhere. Stay here with us.
Mrs. Honeypot. All right. It is time to see what is happening on Social View, which means we'll be sharing all the amusing, all the outrageous, all the crazy, all the wild moments taking place in the world of social media. Let's get it started. All right, we have Shumi here saying, I heard Facebook and Instagram were down. What was the meta?
Oh, wow. That's some Ghanaian accents
when you want to drag Ghanaian people, what do you not even
concern there?
Now, please. I have Ghanaian family, so I will not be in support of this, but what was the meta, actually?
What was the meta?
Okay, I didn't notice that it was down. Mine seemed to be working.
No. I noticed. So it looks like it was working, but it wasn't working. So you would be able to get to the page that you left before. And then when you want to go elsewhere, you see that, you know, you're offline, that it's not, you know, loading.
It wasn't loading?
Yes.
I didn't notice.
I noticed. So I thought that there was something wrong with my network. You know, last week, there was a particular network that wasn't working fine. So I thought that it was that network. So I went to my settings. I tried to switch it off, switch it on, and all that. I went back there. I did not, you know, nothing was happening. So I just left it.
They sent Honish money on Arodon because what? Anyway, we have Starboy Gucci here saying Mark Zuckerberg trying to fix Facebook and Instagram. Obviously, somebody edited this because I don't think Mark Zuckerberg actually by himself goes to go and be carrying cable. People of the world.
Well, can we just talk about Instagram? In fact, not even Facebook right now, just Instagram. Instagram, Meta is trying to do so much that why will it not be down? You are the same people that brought Thread. You know, and you just want to be in competition with X. And as if that is not, in fact, before then, we had a lot of problems on Instagram because people were complaining about the algorithm.
Yep.
I'm still complaining about it. For the past 4 months or thereabouts, my followers I've been having followers, but they have just, it's just been
increasing.
It's just staying there. And then it now got to, from 47,000 followers, it came down to 46.9, and it just stayed there for the past 4 months. I don't know what is happening. I cannot even explain it. And I've been putting up posts, content. Do you want to collect my blood?
Honeypot, we're very sorry. As you can see, our CEO is trying
Do you want to collect my blood?
Our CEO is trying to sort the problem. Now, why they scratch here, they plug cable. So very soon, we'll count your followers for you. Don't be offended. Thank you. All right, so we have one kind guy here. And it said Facebook and Instagram influencers on their way to Twitter, aka X.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And guess what? Some people just don't even like X. So I don't know how they're going to survive on X. And I think, I don't know, maybe this person yesterday, there was one influencer who did a video yesterday and was talking about what if Instagram, Facebook just
decides
not to work again. Well, like, how are you going to...
Okay, so I'll just say that, I mean, before all of this social media were functioning, Abby, somehow.
But how about being acclimatized, you know, you've acclimatized to a particular thing?
Nothing you will do now. You shall cry for like 1 month.
And then you go and sort yourself.
You keep it moving. I mean, there are people that they shut down their pages and they lose access completely and they start again. Do you understand? So you just cry for like 1 month.
Sometimes you don't even want to think about it, right?
Yes, so let's not call it...
Especially people who solely make money from there.
So that's why they always say, get a website. Get a website. All right, Abaz here, and he said Facebook and Instagram stopped working, and these are the people who don't use Twitter. This is how they are sitting down and thinking about their life.
Because that's another country on its own. And when I say country, when you have your culture, you have your differences, you have culture shock. Yes, that is what X is to some people, especially with the fact that, you know, it now changed from Twitter to X, and certain things even change. So even me that used to even like Twitter, I don't know whether I can really find my way. No, because it used to really be my thing. On radio, it used to really be my thing. I've got quite some following right there on Twitter because so it's the place to be, actually.
It's the place to be if you like violence and bad behavior and atrocities.
Wow, so are you now saying that?
And hooliganism. And just bad behavior, and if you're a Chelsea fan, that's where it can be.
So I know that this is not towards me. It is for another person.
No, but you self-collect inside because why?
Well, I'm not a Chelsea fan.
Why are you liking...
No, this is for OJ.
You're behaving like a Chelsea fan.
No, I will not behave in Jesus' name like a Chelsea fan.
Amen.
I'm too sophisticated to be a Chelsea fan. Chelsea? What?
Yeah, is it the gin?
Thank you so much. What's...
Sorry, OJ. Kylan here saying Facebook and Instagram HQ interns trying to fix the servers. So I think maybe after Uncle Mark tried, you know, scratching it before, they now sent interns that maybe you people can help us with the... Well, what kind of wiring is this? I'd actually like to see inside, like, the server of all these you know.
You'll be surprised, so, because I think that, okay, it was just like this morning when somebody said to you, when somebody said, oh, so person works somewhere. And the person said, mad money, that's what the person will be collecting. And then you said to the person that, who said that it is mad money? Because that was how we're thinking that some people were collecting mad money that year.
That year.
So, what if it is not what you've been thinking?
Yeah, actually. It's true, Sha. Not they assume is the moral of the story. Thank you. All right, the person that said this thing, you are something is wrong with you. Taji HR said, Facebook and Instagram down. Meanwhile, Twitter users, they are chilling. But see, Instagram, Facebook, I don't know, added WhatsApp as well, just in case. You know, put that one on top, wheelchair, put bandage everywhere like you are suffering.
I shall hope that we're going to get to Elon Musk's, what's it called, statement yesterday. Shade.
No, but we expected it now.
Because you know who he is. No, it was expected. I wasn't shocked.
We expected it.
I was just smiling. I said, this guy would have changed.
That's the height of carrying shoulder.
I'm telling you.
It's the height of, you know.
I'm telling you.
Others are down, but we are up. I love it. All right, this is the last one here. And this was the one that Elon Musk actually shared by himself. And then this is the height of shade. So he's telling you, I'm your captain. And then Instagram, Facebook, and Threads. And then this person said, and he's still here, said, well, where people are having trouble accessing our services, we're working on this now. This is the height of shade, honestly.
I'm telling you. It can be petty like that. And I think I love it.
At least code your pettiness.
No. I like people who say things with their full chest.
Of course you would. Of course.
And your Badmus and Laide Bakari yesterday. Wow. I'm like, what sort of...
They're having... down to the social media.
Plus Israel and their estranged wife. I've been her ex-wife. I've been waiting to go call out.
And ring lights, yes. And how somebody married somebody as a virgin and she said...
Oh my God.
Discussion for... All right, there you have it. I'm already stressed. From the world of social media on Socialville, it is time for New Music Wednesday. Time to discover some new music videos. Check it out. Welcome back to the show, and shout out to all the artists on New Music Wednesday.
That's right.
Every song was a hit back to back. So nice to see Terry G as well.
Tolani and Q Dot.
Yeah, I was still expecting that Free Madness vibe.
Gabi.
Yeah, but I mean, he's making a comeback, so let's keep our eyes out for that. All right, people, it is that time once again where we get to count down some of the biggest Nigerian songs right here on this week's E-Splash Top 10 Countdown. All right, so our song at number 10 is a collaboration that I actually never expected. So when I heard that it had been announced, I was so excited. Sweet. And then I didn't even think we would get a video, but then they now give us a video as well, and this one is so nice to see. At number 10, we have Chike and Mobad, and this one is titled Ibu. Brand new one there. Love it.
It's sweet die.
Sweet.
And moving swiftly from number 10 to number 9. This one was at number 8 last week, so it drops definitely. And we are talking about none other than this one that brings, happiness as it is, because you're just happy. It talks about friendship. It talks about colors. It talks about, just being frolicking. All right, at number 9, we've got SARS featuring Ashake and Ghana, and this is Happiness. That is a song that definitely gives happiness. Yeah. When you hear it. Yeah. All right, we are at the number 8 spot right now. This song was actually number 6 last week, so it is down 2 spots, but it currently has 5.4 million views in 2 months on YouTube. At number 8, we've got Burna Boy featuring Shay Vibes, and this one is titled Giza. Okay, and that was Giza right there. And we are moving swiftly to number 7. At number 7, we've got Charlie Poppy featuring Odumodu Black, and this is titled Cast. Check it out. Don't cast. I wonder where he gets all those lambas from. I have no idea whatsoever. All right, people, we are at the number 6 spots. This song was number 5 last week, so it has dropped 1 spot with 7.3 million views in 1 month. We've got my reverse indigene right here, Omale, and this one is titled Holy Ghost. I'm proud. What's that? Hey, they no go Omale, your girlfriend, you. Okay, now getting to number 5. This one came forward because last week it was a number 7, and we're talking about none other than Young John with Go Hard.
Yes.
Go hard, Owa, you go home.
All right, we are at number 4, and this spot is currently being held by 2 phenomenal artists. It's still the same spot as last week, 4.4 million views in 1 month on YouTube. It could only be Fino featuring Burna Boy with Do I, the remix. Let's go.
What a very sweet one right there. Gangsterism. Okay, moving to number 3, and this retains the same sport as last week, and this has done 4.2 million views on YouTube in 1 month, and we're talking about Wizkid featuring Zlatan, IDK.
Hi, we are at the number 2 spot, and the song at number 2 was actually number 1, which means that what? We have a brand new number 1, but for now at number 2, we've got Flavor right here, and this one is titled Big Baller. OJ likes this song. Not even the song, the dance is very unhealthy. And it's Martin.
Yes, okay, and we are just looking at what is that song that will now displace Flavor Big Baller from number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, before we tell you the number 1 song for this week, let's take you through a recap of the countdown.
At number 10, we had a brand new one with Chike and Mubad titled Egu.
At number 9, it was Saz featuring Ashake and Ghana with Happiness.
At number 8, we had Burna Boy featuring Sheyi Vibes with Giza.
At number 7, it was Charlie Poppy featuring Odumodu Black, and this is Cast.
At number 6, we had Omale with Holy Ghost.
At number 5, Young John, Go Hard or Go Home.
At number 4, Fino featuring Burna Boy with Do I remix.
At number 3, Wizkid featuring Zlatan, IDK.
At number 2, we have Flavor with Big Baller.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen.
Our Flavor.
Ladies and gentlemen, our brand new number 1 song for this week is coming from none other than Keys, Daniel, and Davido, titled Twet, 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 Twet.
Oh my word, thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in into the show today. I mean, it is the midweek edition, all right? So make sure that you come tomorrow and come next tomorrow to catch all the craziness that goes down on the show. We have to sign out for now on behalf of my darling honey shmoney, okay? And of course, your girl that like it, goddess of skills. We'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? Enjoy this one. Twit, 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 twit.